We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we start up our coverage of Super Robot Wars Y. I can go into big, long opening spiel, but I'm not going to. I will say it's very odd that I don't have access to sound or game options from the main menu. I don't know why that's a thing. That is a very odd and bold choice, Bandai Namco. Speaking of Bandai Namco, this is Super Robot Wars Y. It released August 27th, 2025. That's today. That's when I'm recording it. And it is from Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco, please work with me in the future. I've reached out to you probably close to 30 times over the past decade, and you've not responded once. Maybe next time. Anyway, let's begin our adventure. So, briefly, I've played a couple of the Super Robot Wars games. I really like tactical turn-based strategy games. These are tactical turn-based strategy games. They amalgamate a whole bunch of different mecha anime type things together into this cool game with unique stories and so on and so forth. It is very cool. I played a little bit of Super Robot Wars OG The Moon Dwellers. I have VT and X, I want to say, as well. Yep, those. And I played a little bit of 30. So this is the latest one. This is the first one I'm actually going to get to play on release day. So yeah, I don't. All right, let's see what the different difficulties are, and I'm maybe going to go normal or hard. Usually I'd go normal. We'll see. A game mode for best for first-time players or anyone who wants a relaxing, stress-free experience. No. You get more experience than in normal, and many credit costs are cheaper. Normal. The default game mode, I generally like to play most games this way, in the default mode, the way the developers intended. Occasionally, I want a little bit more challenge, because I know in general the series might not be overwhelmingly challenging or something along those lines, but I've not played enough of Super Robot Wars to know, so leaning toward this mode. You can always change the game mode from the systems menu later on. It only affects gameplay difficulty. The story and the units you can recruit are not affected in any way. We have hard mode, which is less experience than in normal, and many credit costs are increased. Enemy units get more upgrades than in normal. Allies gain morale slower. You're rewarded bonus credits for completing missions in under 5 turns. Okay, that's not an incentive to me. A maximum of 50,000. And then Expert, an intense mode for veteran players. You get even less experience than in hard, and many credit costs are increased. Enemy units get more upgrades than in hard. Units deploy with less SP than in hard. The unit can't be targeted by another's allies' spirits during the enemy phase. Okay. Other changes from hard mode apply. So for me, again, this is how I usually will see hard modes go. Is like casual, you get 50% of the experience. Anyway, you end up like lower level, but the enemies are weaker, and it's kind of balanced that way. Here, it's kind of the opposite. Like, the lower the difficulty, the higher, the more experience and stuff that you get. And then sometimes in hard mode, like, the battles are more challenging, the enemies take less damage, they do more damage, they have more HP, but then you're getting more rewards, so you end up getting levels quicker if you're able to overcome the challenge. This just feels punishing in a maybe not the best sort of way? I don't know. But either way, normal sounds like it's for me, and that's what I'm going to go with. There's no incentive for me to go hard or expert based on what I saw there. Being rushed for turn time to get the most experience, I never like that. That's not a thing that I enjoy. And yeah, anyway, normal game settings. Let's begin our adventure. It looks like we've got a couple of characters in which to go. I don't know if they're brothers, sister combo, or what the deal is. Call it love. All right, we have Cross. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say this so wrong, and I apologize. Cross-Ginoa, maybe? Because like Suki is, or Suka would be Ska, so Suki would be Ski, maybe? Tuski? I don't know. Yeah, Tuskanoa. Anyway, ninja, a special operative that follows customs descending from traditional Japanese ninjas. As the head of a ninja group called the Special Stealth Forces Haze. He pilots the mobile armored, mobile armored ninja Lunadrache. Cool. He's cold and ruthless. He likes to read. And Shime Saba. I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. And then we have Forte Sukinawa. A ninja, special operative, blah, 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 same thing. She pilots the Luna Drache 2, made of spare parts from the head's unit. Interesting. I actually kind of want to go with her. She's upbeat and cheery. She likes watching sumo, and she likes yakitori. I think in the last one, I'm not sure, but I feel like in 30, I went with the female. I don't know. But I like the idea that we have, like, apparently a mobile armor or a mech or something along those lines that's built from spare parts. That kind of makes me happy. I like that idea, so I'm gonna go with her. That's fine. Oh, we can change her last name to something I can pronounce. That sounds great. She's gonna be McSquigums. Why not? We'll just throw that in there. Oh, we can change the first name. Well, we'll go with Chimera. Why not? Nickname will be Hime. Why not? Birthday, we'll go with... There we go. And a blood type. I think she's A? I don't actually know anymore. I think she's A. Alright, game start. Sure, let's do it. This game is work fiction, no relation whatsoever to any real people, events, or groups. I've been waiting for this to come out for a while since it was announced, of course, and I've been very excited and eager to play it. I did try one final, just a single outreach to Bandai Namco. Never heard back, not shockingly. The Earth, this planet in a remote corner of the Milky Way, has weathered a tumultuous history. I will be talking over all the Japanese voices. 60 years ago, interstellar war ravaged our planet. The conflict was our first contact with extraterrestrials, and it nearly wiped humanity from the universe. The species' recovery was nothing short of miraculous, and in just a half a century, we have stepped into the galactic frontier and began to spread across the stars. Sweet. But those humans who remained on Earth knew no peace. They were forced to fight intelligent beings of other species, invaders from other worlds, and even one another. And yet, the planet-bound Earthnoids wouldn't abandon long years of strife without the Space Noids up in the colonies, or with the Space Noids up in the colonies. All-out war was only a matter of time. The Space Noids were led by Haman Karn, Gilbert Dulendal, Miliardo Peacecraft, and the legendary Red Comet himself, Char Aznable. The Earthnoids fought under Trey's Kushrenada and Leloch v Britannia, and lurking behind them all were those who sought their own ends. I love that we're hearing names and things from the Gundam series here. The ones who wanted peace fought hard, and humanity's enemies were defeated. The wars between Earth and space claimed many lives on both sides, but finally, their leaders perished, and the fighting promised to end at last. Yet, even that peace was a facade. The ruler of Earth, Lelouch v Britannia, mounted an all-out assault on Char Aznable, now leader of the Space Noids. Again, I feel like Miliardo Peacecraft would be a better leader, but that's just me. Zex was greater than Char, but I digress. Finally, Lelouch v Britannia, the man who called himself the first Emperor of Earth, made his true intentions known to the whole world. Who dis? It's Ekida? Ichika? Our world is in flux. When it's all settled, what will await? Disaster? Maybe even destruction? I'm afraid. Afraid that the parade tomorrow will be the beginning of the end. You guys know I'm a massive Gundam fan, so... even if lately I've been slightly disenfranchised. So, I suppose I'll mention it now. I was super, like, incredibly excited because I heard there's going to be a new SD Gundam G Generation game, and I was excited. I was like, yes, oh, I can't wait. Oh, Crossrays was fantastic. I love Genesis. And I can't wait to play more, right? And then I found out it was a mobile game, and my heart broke, and I'm incredibly sad. Whether it does well or not, I don't care, because it's a mobile game. I want an actual real game. I want a real game. I want the next actual SD Gundam G Generation. So, very heartbreaking that it just... Like, I tried it briefly, and it has... For a mobile game, it's okay, but it's a pale comparison to what it could have been. It's definitely a watered down, chopped up, bad version of Crossrays or Genesis. So I'm very saddened by this. I do hope that we see an actual real SD Gundam G Generation game in the near future, because they're fantastic, and one of my favorite game series of all time, actually. They're top 5 for sure. I'm hoping that Super Robot Wars, as I actually get into and play them, will get up there too and be in the top 5. Like, I like a lot of the stuff that I see, but it's very confusing. There's a lot of working systems that I'm not comfortable or familiar with yet, so we'll see. Anyway, here's the parade. So the parade for Emperor Lelouch has begun, with the destruction of Logos and the end of their shadow rule of Earth, as well as the death of Treize Kushrenada. Well, he didn't last very long in this story. He will naturally become the leader of Earth, as his Holy Britannian Empire is now the largest military force on the surface. Still, calling himself Emperor of Earth is worrying. Yes, he's clearly positioning himself as Earth's sole ruler, and this effectively serves as a final declaration of war against the Space Noids. But the Space Noid leadership... I assume you're thinking of Haman Karn, Gilbert Doolindal, I don't know who that is, and Miliardo Peacecraft. I know who Haman is. Yes, with their defeat, the Space Noids will most likely unite under the... Oh, no, Miliardo's gone? Under the leadership of Shar Aznable. Then the fighting will continue. Miss Ikida, or Ekida? I don't know. Ichika, that's what I'm just going to go with that. That's totally wrong, I'm sure, but still. I thought this war taught everyone the foolishness of hatred, and yet, ultimately, the future of Earth is now Emperor Lelouch's to decide. He wants a final conclusion, and Char Aznable is happy to provide. Good old Char. It's Tetsuya. So much for peace anytime soon, Koji. Dr. Hell and the Dark Gundam are defeated. The Byston Well forces are all gone. This should have been the start of something better. But the Earth and space are still mired in war. Meanwhile, it's Emperor Lelouch. It's like Emperor Lelouch hasn't noticed all our ruined cities and the wounded survivors in them, damn it. We've driven back the Campbellians, but Emperor Barreo is still out there, leading the Yoma Empire. Okay. But we can't give up. Jinguji gave his life for this fight. We've got to carry on. That's what you'd say, right, Akira? Oh, no. No, not Amuro. Boo, the worst protagonist of all time. Didn't people learn how pointless war is? Even after all that, some people still want conflict. People like Lelouch v. Britannia and Char. The coming war will be between Earth under Lelouch's rule and space under Char's control. It'll probably be the end of it all. Char is no fool. He knows the significance of everything Treize and Miliardo did. But if Lelouch demands all-out war, there won't be any other option. What will we do when the time comes? Have we heard from Camille? No word from him yet. Char, Camille, are you going to be swept up by the times as well? There he is, Emperor Lelouch. Lelouch. What is... Lelouch v. Britannia. Or Vi, maybe? I don't know. For all we did, we couldn't stop him. Hiro. Hey, are you Not a word. He wants a decisive conclusion to the conflict of the Space Noids, which means more bloodshed. Wu Fei, where are you going? I refuse to accept any of this. I reject him. Char, Treize, all of it. A lot of Wing Gundam and stuff going on, and some of the OG Gundam. I hope you're watching, everyone. The streets are packed with people hoping to get a glimpse of Emperor Lelouch. In addition to having the Emperor go out among the people, this parade serves as a warning to those who would endanger Earth. Emperor Lelouch is committed to steering the world toward a new age. I feel like I should know who that is, and I just don't. It's not ringing a bell. I'm sorry. Something appears to have happened at the parade. Oh, no! It's Zero, the masked leader of the Order of the Black Knights. Zero has appeared. Isn't that the guy from Code Geass? Code Geass? Maybe this guy was from Code Geass too. Zero, Duo. Suzaku Kururugi. Oh gosh. Kururugi. So you fulfilled your promise. Well, that was easy. Lelouch? Lelouch, is this really the end thing that you wanted? Even if it is, I can't accept it. Head. With this, the war is over. But our fight's just starting. What? Well, that was kind of confusing. Lelouch, known by all as the evil emperor, was slain by Zero, the masked leader of the Order of the Black Knights, without its sovereign. The world reformed into a new government, now guided by those who were tired of fighting. Char Aznable accepted the new order, and the ultimate war between Earth and space was averted. Cool. The world was at peace once more, but it seemed almost as if Lelouch V. Bretagne had taken all the hatred with him to his grave. I believe the reason the world had changed was because its people saw the foolishness, the tragedy, the futility of war so many had waged, and accepted their own part in it. The Revolutionary War, that was what people called it, for it had overturned the way of both the world and its citizens. The war's scars have still not healed, but Earth and space are taking steps into the new era. The space colony's rights were recognized by the newly formed New Earth Federation. They became part of its government. Laplace's box. Now, 1 year after Emperor Lelouch's assassination, it's my birthday. I, Ichika, Friend Burnett, am 14 years old. Okay, cool, I guess. A flower comes to the garden. Sure. Alright, it's the Friend Burnett Manor. The flowers are in bloom. They must be celebrating this special day with you. Hanina, happy 14th birthday, Miss Ichika. The garments I prepared for you for today suit you perfectly. Thank you very much, but what is it? Never mind, it's nothing important. Miss Ichika, I have been at your side as your teacher for 3 years now. I don't know how much I can help, but I hope you'd tell me if there's anything bothering you. I'm just anxious. Anxious? About what? I'm not sure. The Revolutionary War is over, and the world is starting to change. That should be a good thing, but... The war that broke out in NUC 058, several conflicts arose at the same time between various factions, between the Earthnoids living on Earth and the Spacenoids who immigrated to space, the Naturals and the Coordinators, and the old authorities and new powers. These hostilities escalated into the biggest conflict since the New Galactic War. At the same time, visitors from another world called Byston Well caused more warfare. The Dark Gundam went berserk, and Dr. Hell enacted his wide-scale terrorism activities. For a while, the very existence of mankind was called into question. During the brutal warfare, the leaders of each faction, Jemetov Haimim, Paptimus Shirako, Gilbert Dulendal, Haman Karn Miliardo Peacecraft, Charles Z. Britannia, Schneitzel? I don't know, El Britannia, and Tres Kushranada all fell. Ultimately, this left Lelouch V. Is it the 6th? V? Vi? I don't know. Britannia in control of Earth and Shar Aznable in control of space. With one final conflict between the two approaching, Emperor Lelouch was assassinated in full view of the public, bringing the war to an end. It is said that this end came about not through the deaths of the leaders who desired war, but rather through the people who had witnessed horrible tragedies and had thrown away their hatred out of a desire for peace. With the mindset of people having changed so drastically, the string of conflicts came to be known as the Revolutionary War. As the new Earth Federation was formed, the world entered a new chapter. Okay. I mean, we kind of knew that. We just kind of got that history brief anyway, but that was a little more succinct. We'll take it. There's a part of me that just can't relax. That's not unreasonable at all. The death of the evil emperor kept the Earth and space from a catastrophic conflict and brought an end to the wars between humanity, but those wars left deep scars, and there's no end in sight for the energy crisis. Everyone has plenty of cause for anxiety, but besides, we're still facing attacks from non-human forces. Japan still lives in fear of them. Even our Yagami city isn't safe. And here I am, just a powerless child. There's nothing I can do about any of it. Be patient, Miss Ichika? Ichika, yeah. You don't need to fix everything at once. You'll be in a position to lead in due time. Just so you guys know. Every time I see, like, ECH, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. It'd be Echidna, or maybe it's ECKH or CHK or something. Echidna is what I think of. And this is clearly not Echidna, so my mind goes to that, and then I have to try to correct it. So I'm stumbling over it. I apologize. Ichika. You need to be ready to serve to the best of your ability when the call comes. That's what Dr. Yagami said. Your dearly departed father and my teacher wanted for you. My father left me this mansion and the entire area of Yagami City. That's right. It wouldn't be exaggerating to call you the ruler of the city, though that may be a slightly backwards way of looking at it. But Japan is part of the new Earth Federation. I may own this island, but I don't have any actual authority. Are you sure about that? Anina, it's been 3 years now since I came to live with you, as Dr. Yagami's requested in his will, Miss Ichika. You can see the city and all its people from atop this hill, and you have a great responsibility towards it all, Miss Ichika. A what? A great responsibility. Apparently it comes with great power, I've heard. This is the message Dr. Yagami left for me to give to you at the right time. That time being today, your 14th birthday. This is kind of a heavy subject for presenting a birthday present, isn't it? Pardon, may I ask who you are? Before I answer, happy birthday to you, Ichika. Thank you. Your birthday wishes for Ichika are appreciated. You're trespassing on Fran Burnett property, much less so. Ooh, these flowers are lovely. Yes, they certainly are. And with two beautiful young ladies standing in them, it's picture perfect, don't you think? Goodness, I'm hardly a young lady. It's true. No, not you. I meant me and Ichika. Wait, did I already tell you my name? Well, I do already know you. Your name is Ichika E. Van Burnett. The initial is short for Yagami, your father's name. Or Yagami. You rule the lands here, whether you know it or not, and today is your 14th birthday. You enjoy eating cream puffs, and you can't stand big old frogs. Get away from this girl, Miss Ichika. She must be a stalker. No, hold on. The real pest threatening Ichika isn't me. Here he comes. It's brother dearest. Nope. It's Agent Smith. It is Agent Smith. Now, see what you did? Speak of the devils, and they appear. Who are you? You're trespassing on House of Fran Burnett property. Explain your... Ichika E. Fran Burnett. You're coming with us. You don't get a choice. Ichika, run! I don't know who they are, but they're clearly dangerous. Don't even try to resist. We will complete our mission. Guys, come on. It's rude to leave me out of the conversation, you know? Ninja art. Kaguya. 2 glints of the crescent moon to cut the dark night sky. What? Measure twice, cut once. No, wait. I had to get 2 of them, so I guess it's still cut twice. That kind of violence surely wasn't called for, even against trespassers. Oh, for sure. I'd have been gentler with normal folks, but these guys, normal nothing. They aren't folks at all. Just take a peek behind them their sunglasses, you see? Those aren't human eyes. Nope. These were just mechanical puppets. I had no idea such advanced androids even existed. Yeah, honestly, this is my first time seeing these two. Who are you exactly? You suddenly appeared before me and take down androids with a katana. That wasn't really... They were not, like knives? It's fine. Who are you? Oh, just your average local high school girl. Yep, totally. How gullible do you think I am? I don't know. How gullible do you think I can get away with thinking you are? Sorry, I was trying to lighten the mood. But I guess it just fell flat. I'm McSquigums. Chimera. Just call me Kime, though. The name's backwards. What? Well, whatever. I guess it's backwards. I'm your other birthday present. A present? What was that explosion? Miss Ichika! Look, the city! Wait, those are... Are we going to get into some battlation and some fighting? We've been going storylines, which I am enjoying, by the way. But we've been going storylines the entire time. Almost 30 minutes now of storylines and me babbling. Those are, Tauruses? Mobile suits? It's a Taurus. The new EFF doesn't use those. That must mean it's a non-military armed organization. In other words, terrorists. It must be Vol-X, or Val-X, that group operating all over the world. Well, let's go see what that's about. They are a terrorist organization that first became active during the Revolutionary War. The name is said to be taken from Victory, Anarchy, Liberation, X. But the actual doctrine and claims of the group are vague, which has fostered a perception of them as violent rioters dissatisfied with the status quo, rather than terrorists. They retrofit weapons left over from the Revolutionary War for use as unmanned drones, and a backer of some sort seems to be supporting their combat forces. Okay. Val-X, the ones who claim honor or victory, anarchy, liberty, and the unknown. Yes, we don't know who they are, or what they want, or anything beyond the fact that they carry out terrorist attacks. Well, that's not good. You don't want to put mobile suits in a city. It's Yomogi. Ah! That's Takuma. Who the heck are these guys? They're attacking all over the city with no apparent target. I suppose that does suggest they're Val-X, doesn't it? Kime, do you know anything about this? Wait, where did she's gone. Miss Ichika. We're in danger here. We've got to get to the mansion. Look, Anina. The Federation forces are here. Those are the new EFF's Luminous? Their latest model. We should be safe now. You were wrong. Were they defeated so fast? But how? Anina, look. Someone's heading for the remaining one. Really? I can't tell from this far. Yep, thought so. They're unmanned. Man, the new EFF sure is short of warm bodies, huh? Still, gotta buy some time using this thing. That girl just climbed into the robot. Miss Ichika. I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong. You gotta accept it and move on. And I'm sure Ichika is wrong as well. Quickly, to the mansion. Right. Okay, everyone, come on. Point your guns at the cute little girl. Sorry, uninvited guests, but there's no birthday cake for you. A flower comes to the garden. Ooh, combat basics. This tutorial will explain the basic controls and rules of Super Robot Wars Y. You can reread in the help section database. Got it. Your goal in Super Robot Wars Y is generally to destroy the enemy units. Use the move command on your units to approach the enemy ranks, then attack with your weapons. Pretty basic. You can spend SP spirit points to activate spirits and give yourself all kinds of bonuses and advantages in battle. Using them well is a big part of the strategy. Completing victory conditions shown on the objective screen advances the mission. Once the final conditions have been met, the stage is clear. Okay, spirits are okay. Okay. Was that a new thing? I'm sorry, I might have skipped all of that on accident. I thought it just looped us back in. Okay, so here we are. We can move around if you hold down the triangle button, not the triangle button, the square button, excuse me. You can move quicker, or you can move slower. This is, by the way, the PC version of the game. I don't think I mentioned that. Can I rotate the camera? Yes, you can rotate with the right analog stick. You can zoom in that far, or you can zoom out, I'm sure. Much, much, much further. Okay. Spirits. What does intuition do? I don't know what that does. Oh, I didn't actually want to. Okay. Well, I used it, I guess. I'm going to take the high ground, maybe. I'm not going to take the high ground. Alright. I guess I'm going to attack this fool, probably. I can't use the beam cannon, but I can use the beam launcher. Or the mega cannon, rather. In fact, I can hit just about all of them. Alright, hold on. And I am going to move up onto the high ground here. At least I think it's a high ground, right? One would assume that it's a high ground. Alright, they're going to completely miss me, and I have a 4% chance to crit. I'm going to do 2220. They have 3200 HP. Okay, I'm such a moron. Thanks to me being impatient, I'm stuck fighting with this heap of junk. I really don't want to screw up in front of Ichika either. Bro, I'm giving you a noogie next time I see you. The world doesn't need machines made only to kill people. They need people to kill people. If I shoot a lot, I'm bound to hit at least one, right? True. Take that, Taurus. The mobile doll is ready to go. And yeah, can't hit us. Oh yeah, I'm in the groove. Sweet. We gained the tiniest bit of experience. Okay, unfortunately, that was all that we can do right now. So, that's fine, I suppose. Can I go into actual options? Oh, I can. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. I'll play around with the sound settings later. What I really want to do is... Oh, they don't have that as an option? Hold on, maybe PC settings? Nope. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I don't like the cursor movement, basically. When I press up, I want it to go this direction. This should be up, not left. Whatever. I'm just going to use the analog stick. It's fine. Alright. Overall menu. We can search. Oh, interesting. Units list, objective. What is the objective? Kill everybody and don't die. Got it. End phase. That looks clean. I like that. Alright, we're getting attacked back. 29% chance to hit. I think we could just go with this. We could change action to defend or evade. But I'd rather attack back. I think that's fine. And we can switch animation. So we can take the demo off. I'm going to let it run for right now, but there's a good chance that we're going to turn this battle thing going on to not show these every single time. I'm going to hold down X to speed things up. Here comes the big gun. Oh, that's different than last time. We use the mega cannon. I thought for sure we would have used our regular weapon. Alright, another 22 experience. We can shoot him down. Can I change the weapon? Alright, I'm just going to turn this off so you can see. It's going to do like a little short version of what's going on. They attacked and they missed. Boom. Ideally, there's going to be one that doesn't even go to a screen like that, but we'll see. This new EFF Luminous, not too shabby if I say so myself. You know, I might like these better than a mobile armored ninja. Wait, what? Wait, is that? It's Wu Fei, yeah. It's the Ultron Gundam or something like that. I don't know. Nataku was one of the names of his Gundams. Anyway, I followed them all the way to Japan. How dare people still use mobile dolls? Hello, that's Chang Wu Fei, pilot of one of the colony Gundams. Huh, didn't the data on him say he was missing? This new world is wrong. But even so, I will not allow others to force the weak to suffer through the war, or through war. I have no idea what he's going on about, but if it means he's helping, help away. Alright. Morale is a pilot's stat that affects damage dealt and taken. Weapons may also require a certain morale level to use, and some skills and abilities will activate when a pilot reaches a certain morale level. Since pilots deploy with a starting morale of 100, which goes up and down based on combat results, and some spirit effects. Some parts and skills can also increase morale. After any combat round, allied pilots will gain some morale. A pilot gains 1 morale when their attacks hit, 3 morale when they destroy an enemy, 2 when another ally is destroyed, and 1 when another ally destroys an enemy. Enemy pilots' morale can behave differently from your own. Strong enemies may gain morale quicker than you. Okay. So we're being attacked again. 36% chance to hit us this time. I'm going to use another SP attack. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, never mind then. They missed, and Bob's your uncle. 215 experience. There's only one left. We can go with Wu Fei here if we wanted to. I don't know what the VA, SL, FL, PE, WA, FC, BE, AC, I don't know what any of that stuff means. Down at the bottom of the screen, I have no idea. But it's there. Yeah, he's in the Ultron Gundam. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll use this. We have the Vulcan and we have the Twin Beam Trident. We're definitely going to use the Twin Beam Trident. We'll watch this. Do you see this, Trays? Lelouch, the world demands conflict. I will prove to you that the world you tried to lead us to is flawed. Not about to let some robot get the best of me. You'll never stop me. So I'll be adjusting and adapting the sound in between episodes. Hey, he landed a nice little 3-hit combo there. Get lost. Alright, we got 215 experience for him. Yay, easy win. I'm sure my brother would tell me I've still got a lot to learn, of course. Uh-oh. Long-range attacks. There's more? It's Guama. What? Why is the ground shaking? The shaking, this isn't an attack. Rutrorge. Fran Burnett Manor. Anina, something's happening to the mansion. What in the world is that noise? Miss Ichika, I need you to listen closely to me. Dr. Yagami's message about responsibility I just passed on to you is not the only present he left for your 14th birthday. My present is now really the time. What I have for you is a gift of power. Power? Its name is the A Advent. The A Advent or the Advent? All sequences complete. Mobile fortification A Advent launching now. Is it a ship? Kind of sounds like a warship. Oh, the fade to white. Oh my god. The mansion... No, the whole town is flying. Checking systems, all green. System near Akana 1, its output is at a stable level. The A Advent is now fully operational. The A Advent. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is the city up in the sky? What in the world is going on? Holy hell. Look, Baku. The city's flying. You were right on when you said this place was going to be fun, Takuma. You bet. I'm glad we came out here. Well, the city is floating. A ship with the city on its deck. Is that an emigration fleet ship? Oh, we got more glossary stuff to deal with here. Wait. What? What? Huh? Hold on. Shouldn't there be an immigration thing? Fleet ship? Oh, well, I guess we don't get to know about that. Residential infrastructure systems have been swapped from local government to ship-based. The dome is already fully sealed. With that, the city should be safe. Yagami City is flying. Yagami and part of the neighboring... oh boy. Ayanashi City, to be precise. All the lands you own is now part of the mobile fortification A Advent. The mobile fortification A Advent. You keep saying that. Anina, what on earth is all this? Did my father arrange this? Did you know about all this all along? Tell me. I'll listen to all the reprimands you care to give me after we're done. Right now, you have to protect the A Advent. Protect your people. Protect them? Yes, your decisions will mean life and death for the residents of Yagami City, or Yagami City, or Yagami City. Miss Ekida, Ichika. Yep, it's gonna be rough. Wow, they just fired at us. Their target must be that vessel. The agent bots got aboard that ship before it was even active. That's got to mean they already knew it existed. Now that the A Advent is fully active, you have complete command of all of its functions. You can direct the A Advent with voice commands, though you may experience some delay before it executes your orders. Me? Yes, you. Everything I've taught you has been for this very moment. I have given you the ideal environment to learn not just leadership, but military tactics and strategy, if I do say so myself. But there's no time to waste with doubts, Miss Ichika. Give your orders. Ikida, it's Ichika, yeah. Miss Ichika, please, A Advent, protect the people of Yagami City. The ship's moving. I gotta keep the city safe. Let's clear out those guys quick. I wish you good luck, Miss Ichika. I'll help you the best I can. Every one of your maids have also been preparing for today, and they're all in position as we speak. Maintenance Division reporting no problems. All members of the Information Division are at their stations. The General Support Division is heading out to care for the folks in the city. Everyone, throw aside any hesitation. As of today, you're a different person than you were before. Take the power of the A Advent is yours. The A Advent, stop saying that. Ren joined an assist crew. Okay. 80 joined an assist crew, or as assist crew. Cookie joined as assist crew. Okay, we still have to defeat enemies. The assist link system lets you assign non-pilots to your assist crew, allowing them to help fight from the rear. A pilot deployed in a mission can call on the assist effect of an assigned assist crew member. Assists have two effects. Command happens when you call through the assist link. Passive, always in effect during the mission. Using assist commands costs assist charges. A gauge fills up as you destroy enemies, and when it fills completely, you gain 1 assist charge. You can hold a maximum of 9 charges at a time. Assigned assist crew members or called for their commands gain experience when the mission is completed. When they get enough and rank up, their effects improve. Well, that's cool. Alright, looks like we are still going with this. Wait, what is that guard? Is that what that means? Well, I'm going to move forward. Well, I am going to attack you. Yeah, we still seem to be at the advantage here. Alright, the battle begins. I'm just going to skip the little thing right there for right now. Only because we're, I don't want to say really rushing, but a little bit of rushing. Range and ammo versus energy cost. How much energy do we have? Quite a bit. Yeah, I'll just use ammo for right now. Alright, you know what? We'll watch this one, I guess. Our universe has no need for those interested in only waging war. Fighting for what is right is all that matters. Goodbye. Get a Mufei. Alright. And phase. The enemy phase is upon us. Looks like we are the Huckleberry Hounds or Finns or something. I don't know. Assist link. What does this do? We don't quite have what we need yet. Alright, it's trying to shoot us. It did not succeed. Couldn't be more obvious if you tried. You have no idea how much training I've had in anti-mobile suit thingy with gooblers. Here comes the big gun. Yeah, we hurt him a little bit. Alright, we leveled up. Sweet. Stats across the board going up. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1. And 1. Okay, I assume we're going to take another smack around here. Where do we see our... Okay, there's our assist thing. I see. Just going to skip it. Alright. They are really hell-bent on taking us down, aren't they? Looks like we're going to take some damage here, no matter what. But we could try to evade, maybe? Yeah, you know what? Let's try evading. It's a high probability we still get hit. Well, there's a lower probability. Yeah, we did it. I was kind of panicking there, but it seems like they suck. Damn. Look, there's more. More reinforcements. Do they know how to quit? And you know, that robot's piloted by the girl who... Miss Ichika. Your focus should be on giving orders to the A Advent's crew, not on some stranger. Anina's got it right, Ichika. What? You broke into the A Advent's communication network? Yeah, sorry, it's an emergency, okay? I can handle the trouble I'm in myself. You focus on doing what you need to, Ichika. But you risked yourself to keep us safe. Who dat? A Black Lancelot? That's Zero. Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. The chief advisor of the Order of the Black Knights himself is here? An organization created by the Masked Man Zero, primarily a resistance group against the dominion of the Holy Britannian Empire. They also acted in the name of justice to punish criminals and villains, earning them broad support in Area 11. Over time, they began to absorb global resistance groups fighting Britannian rule and would fight to the end, even after Lelouch took the Britannian throne. I think Lelouch and all that is in Zero and this whole thing that we're reading about now. I'm pretty sure that's Code Geass. Following the assassination of Emperor Lelouch, they became a formal military organization for the new United Federation of Nations, tasked with maintaining peace across the world. I came following information suggesting the Logos remnants were hiding in Japan, but... Military-industrial complex said to have existed since the dawn of history that possesses significant political intervention power. Manipulating war and reconstruction from behind the curtain, it comprises of arms dealers who have come to acquire vast profits. As a supporting parent organization of Blue Cosmos, Logos guided popular opinion in order to induce the war between the Earth Alliance and coordinators. Multa Azrael, the previous leader of Blue Cosmos, and Lord Jibril, I guess, its current leader, are both members. Logos' mission is to seek profits by prolonging wars, and the personal feelings of those two members played a large part in Blue Cosmos advocating for the eradication of coordinators. Because Logos doesn't have an independent military force of its own, they attempted to manipulate the Earth's alliance military into wiping out the coordinators in the previous war. Once the war was over, they organized Phantom Pain in order to more directly wield military force. Later, when its existence and deeds were revealed by Dulindal, many of its members were arrested or outright killed by angry civilian mobs and riots. Jibril, the last survivor, went down with his ship as he fled his stolen trump card, Requiem. Huh. Okay. Instead, I find an enormous battleship carrying an entire city. What's going on here? Sweet, they're going for 0 now. Better not miss this chance, then. Brother! It's a Ghostbusters trap. Hey, it's that container. It's a gift. Some gift? That took forever. Fighting in some normal old military bot was really hard, you know. And remember, we're not family while we're on a mission. Right now, I'm the head of Haze. Gah, sorry, head. Forgive my lack of deference. But you know what? All the same, you're still a bum for being late. Hey, I'm not late. You just ran off ahead. Okay, well, you might have a point. How about you hold any more complaints until after you unwrap your gift? Got it. I'm not going down without getting to really attend this birthday party. No, we just jump over there and do this thing. Alright, so what are we getting? She got out of her robot. The container. Surprise. Aw, yeah. Wait, what? No way. This isn't a Mond. Don't know what that means. A mobile armored ninja. Yeah, that makes sense. Used by members of the Special Stealth Forces group Haze. Tetsuro Yagami was involved in its development, which emphasized the machinery's unit with a pilot even more than the mobile armored ninjas used by other groups. This also means it places a very heavy burden on its pilot. And some in the know claim that it's not the Mon that's powerful, but the members of Haze that are capable of wielding it. Like I said, it's a gift, a big one. It's another Lune Drache, assembled from some of the spare parts. If you can't handle it, you're free to get out. No, I was joking, I'll take it. Oh my god. Man, she's fast. That machine, I know it. I saw that machine many times during the Revolutionary War. That's a mobile armored ninja used by the Special Stealth Forces. In fact, that's their head's custom model. Though that one has a different color scheme. This is the second Lune Drache. The Lune Drache 2, or the second. And just so we're clear, the pilot is not our empty-headed head, but the lovely and fresh-faced rookie. Why is a ninja here? That, I'm afraid, is a secret. I am part of the Special Stealth Forces, after all. Enough chatter, you're in a fight. Got it. Don't forget, Khime. You've been given that Luna Drache for the purpose of your mission. So make sure you carry it out. We're counting on it. Thanks, brother. Okay, Ikeda. It's Ichika, I know. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Now that I have the Lune Drache, everything's gold. The Lune Drache? Can you handle things on your end? I'll try my best. Cool. Let's squish these bull roaches and have your birthday party. Let's go, Lune Drache. We're ending this. Okay. Well, I think we're going to let the giant ship go and actually attack something here. Wait, can you not actually attack? Oh, you can. 64%. It's not great, but we're going to give it a shot. Miss Ikeda? Miss Ichika, there's an enemy approaching directly ahead of us. What do we do, Anina? It's up to you, Miss Ichika. Give your orders now, quickly. Engage them, fire guns or something at them. Hey, Advent. Why is this happening? Missiles. We should fire our missiles, or our missiles. If we fire this many, one has to hit. It's fair. None of them hit. Oh no. That's about perfect. Okay, well, why not? Alright, well, that kind of sucked a little bit. I will say that I do kind of wish that we had, hey, level up for Wu Fei. Cool. That we had the chance step and the extra attacks and stuff from SD Gundam G Generation, but you know what? We'll take this, I suppose. Alright, attack, energy wings, and MVS. Assist link. Nothing. Alright, well, let's hit him with it. Strange things are happening in the world, and it's all we can do to keep up. Hey, Luch, you gave your life for this piece. I swear I'll keep it this way. You're the one who killed him. What is air? Oh, I can fly. Okay. Attack. I mean, honestly, they're gonna, like, attack us, and we can just counter, so I don't really see the point. I'm gonna try this. I will kill him if I actually land this. Alright, we're giving it a shot. 100% accuracy, let's take him out. Gotta live up to Cross's expectations, since he's giving me the Luna Trace. I'll do this. This is what everything up to now has been for. Oh, I kind of wanted to see the thing play out. My fault. Luna Trace, a custom mobile armored ninja for the head of the Special Stealth Forces. When quiet, like the still moon light. At the moment, it takes action. It's fierce as the loudest thunder. Luna Trace is so good, it's nothing like Amand. And me at the controls makes it even so gooder. I can win with this thing. Okay. We did what we could. End phase. Alright. This should be pretty straightforward. I can't see us losing this battle. Alright, we took him down. Don't know if it's gonna... Yeah, I figured it was gonna go ship to ship here. Attune. Gain double experience, trust, okay. I guess we just start combat. I kind of want to see this thing fight, so let's see the ship-to-ship combat here. It's a big old ship. That's a big old crab ship. Oh, the crab ship is suplexing us or something. Kind of. This damage shouldn't be a problem. Right? Maybe. Fire on the enemy that gets close. Or any enemy that gets close. Anti-air systems, engage. Open fire! Sight down positron reactor or something? I don't know. It's like we'd win even still. Alright, Ichika did fine. Oh, you gonna go that way? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we'll watch this. Mobile doll, bang, 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 dodge, dodge. Lloyd and the crew really outdid themselves with the Lancelot. The name's Zero. The name of Zero is my burden to bear. I've got you. Change mode and go. Kind of obliterated him a little bit. Boy. Alright, is it our turn now? Oh no, there's still something else here. Alright. Well, we're just gonna take that guy down. And now it's the player phase. Unfortunately, we can't quite reach with most of what we're working with here. We are going to move... Oh, I don't think we can move and attack. I think we can only attack. Alright. Oh, we'll do that. We hit him and we got hit. That's fine. Sure, we'll do the twin beam trident. Why not? Assist link. Alright, we got some. Crush, trick, or press. All hands. Alright, we're gonna go with maintenance to see what happens. I don't know what this is gonna do. Whole division believes in you. Still don't know what it did, but probably something. Ooh, nice. Oh, he tried to hit his back. Didn't work. Alright. We end the phase. And he's probably going to go after the ship again. And I think we just do this. Big damage. We took him down. And Bob's your uncle. There's our experience. We got a booster, apparently. When a force has been eliminated, there seem to be no reinforcements. How's the city? I just received a report on it. We've had a few falls and other minor injuries, but there was no damage from the combat. Ah, thank goodness. I would go so far as to call it the defensive dome system of the A. I would go as far as to call the defensive dome system of the A Advent perfect. But of course, your expert leadership did the most to keep the city from harm, miss. Me, I hardly did anything. An enormous battleship able to carry an entire city, and armed groups are after it. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Oh, he just leaves. Oh, okay. Wait, Zero, I have questions for you. Who are you? Bye. Thanks for stopping by. The Colony Gundam, Zero of the Black Knights, and Surprise Terrorists. Not the birthday guests list I'd have picked, but... Oh, I am so tired. Please don't let anything else happen today. We just docked with the city, I guess. Fran Burnett Manor. Miss Ichika. It's so strange. I'm in the same place, but it feels completely different after just a few hours. Anina, you knew, right? You knew about the A Advent? Yes. And you kept quiet about it all this time? Yes. Why? If you can't give me a good answer, I'm really, truly sorry, Miss Ichika. I know there's nothing I can say to make this right, but all I can do is apologize. I had to keep the A Advent secret until now, at Dr. Yagami's discretion or direction. What? Father asked you to. The A Advent was created by Dr. Yagami himself, together with Yagami City. It's part of the legacy he left to you. But that doesn't excuse forcing all the city's residents to live aboard a battleship like this, I suppose. Hey, look on the bright side, huh? Think about the times we live in. Dangers around every corner, but the A Advent can do a great job protecting Yagami City, don't you think? Exactly, Miss Ichika. She's right. You. Thank you so much for encouraging me. Huh? Oh, I was mouthing off a bit, but if it helped you, you're welcome. Miss McSquigums. Chimera, right? I think I mentioned earlier, you can just call me Kimme. Kimme, then. Thank you for helping us. Nice, you're welcome. Someone raised you to be polite, looks like. Either way, you don't need to thank me. Kimme. Yes? Who exactly are you? You apparently knew who I was from the moment you arrived. And you could pilot a robot. You even saved us. Who in the world are you? Alright, time for proper introductions. I'm Chimera McSquigums. I'm a member of Haze, the special stealth forces that makes me a ninja. A ninja? The ancient Japanese espionage agent? Kinda. It's the same word, but the meaning is a little, or, well, rather a lot different. Ninja is an acronym for New Infinity Neuron Japanese Assassin. Modern day ninja. I didn't know such a thing existed. I sure hope you did. Ninja down through history survive in the shadows, you know. We've been a part of countless operations under employ of all sorts, but no one knows about us, and no one must ever know about us. Okay, then why are we having this conversation? Well, we're going to be together for a long time, so hiding it from you would be a huge pain. Not to mention, you make my job harder. It would make my job harder. For a long time, your job... What? Yep, I'm here to keep you safe, Ichika. Pardon me? And just to be clear, my employer for this job is your dad, Tetsuro Yagami. The contract was in effect at midnight on your 14th birthday and states that I must protect you from any and all harm you may face, which makes me a birthday present, I guess. From your dad to you. I thought my father passed away in a research accident. Oh, right, the contract got signed 5 years ago. That's before your dad passed away, right? Ah, I see. Wait, Kime, does that mean that this machine you used? Bingo! That thing is a mobile armored ninja called the Lune Darache, and yes, it's one of Dr. Yagami's best creations. I knew it. Apparently, Ichika's dad was pulling strings in our organization, too. And you're all but part of the family, Kime. What? Oh, you gonna make me blush. Well then, Miss Ichika, Kime, I have something to show you. Follow me, please. Show us. Kime could use a tour, but I know my own house. Yes, but you must see the core of the A Advent. Or to put it another way, the core of the task ahead of you. The core of the task ahead of me. I really hope we get to a stopping point soon. Some games have this problem, we'll say, this propensity to make you have to lock in and play for an absurdly long amount of time before you can save or do this or do that. So it's mildly annoying, and maybe I've missed a spot where I can save, but A Advent System Nira Kana 1 core, I core. What is this? The core system Nira Kana I, the Y core. Nira Kana I? This system was the creation of Dr. Yagami and provides the enormous energy required to run the A Advent. It could be the Nora Kana Bob 1 or whatever, but it's fine. Huh? Okay, so this is some kind of cutting-edge generator. I can't really say I get it, but it must have a lot of power if it can drive a ship this big. I can't say I fully understand the theory behind it myself, but at maximum output, this singular instance of Nira Kana I or 1 could power all of Japan and still have the capacity left over. Wow, that's pretty radical, especially these days. That's not the capacity, just capacity. I would assume our recent attackers had learned of Nira Kana I somehow. Yeah, that makes sense. An extremely high-powered generator on a vessel you can move? You could do a lot of fun stuff with that. Precisely what Dr. Yagami had in mind when he developed it. Though I doubt you could comprehend the kind of fun he had in mind, much less some random terrorists. What would he have intended instead? Dr. Yagami said the Nirikana 1 is the key to drawing out the latent memory of the sacred galaxy. The sacred galaxy. It's his name for a path of evolution that each life form in the universe intrinsically holds within. The professor referred to the concept as STG memory, for Sacred Tri-Directional Galaxy Memory. Welcome to Convolution Alley. Sacred Tri-Directional Galaxy Memory. Wait, what? What's the tri-dimensional part about? His idea is based on Y theory. The principle of dualism, states that all dualities, good and evil, positive and negative, black and white, are connected, like the ends of a line. But if you add a third point, a new vector outside that spectrum, it turns that line into a Y that contains unlimited possibilities. No, it contains 3. It's fine. The STG memory, the Nira Kana I, I'm going to keep switching between I and 1. Just going to have to accept it and move on. Taps into is an application of this theory. Okay, so what's neat about these holy triple directional galaxy memories? The Nirikana I, not just a generator. Provided with the right data, it can manifest a number of effects, blessings for those who gather around it. As the people of the A Advent, particularly you, Miss Ichika, live your lives, its power will grow until it's overwhelming. My life? Dr. Yagami said that unlocking the STG memory was the very means by which humanity would evolve to its next stage. Sure. Wow. Extra much? It also functions as something like a superpowered AI, able to put its massive power capacity toward processing, as just one example. Even if you disregard the philosophical implications, I believe unlocking the STG memory is worth keeping in our priorities. However, the system lacks data. Put another way, the A Advent itself lacks experience. The A Advent can learn. As the owner of the ship, you now hold great power, Miss Ichika. Whoa. You mean like ruling the world? I think I skipped something. Sorry. If you wanted, you could use that power to gain even more power for yourself. It's not my place to say what could be. What you choose to do with the A Advent is just that, your choice. I'm simply here to assist you in doing what you think is best. I personally believe that Dr. Yagami hoped for Nirokana 1 to be used for the betterment of humanity. The NK1 is what we're going to call it. That's why he designed Yagami City and the A Advent as one unit. The A Advent, NK1, and Yagami City. Altogether, this is your inheritance from Dr. Yagami, and now it falls to you to protect it. All this from my father. What an inheritance, huh? Talk about the world's weight on slender shoulders. I know you're my dad too, Dr. Yagami, but this is enough to make me kinda hate you. I'll do my mission, though, as your will asked. Wait, they're sisters? Either way, though, Ichika, you'll be okay. You've got me here. Your big sister won't let anything happen to you. Well, that's just so much stuff that just happened. Okay, mission results. You'll be 5 turns. Got a score. We got a booster and a guard program. We got some credits and some MXP and parts and skills. Okay. We did call forth Ren, but okay, we got a little extra points on that. All right. Beginning. Complete an area mission. Oh my goodness. Playing the game. Your progress through Super Robot Wars. Why you progress through it by completing missions. Missions around the world are unlocked based on different conditions. You can see which ones are available under Mission in the intermission menu, and choose which one you want to play next. Completing missions, gaining rewards such as credits, and strengthening your team increases your squad rank. As your squad rank goes up, you'll unlock more options. For instance, you'll be able to assign more assists to your assist crew. We did it! We made it to the place! Under database in the intermissions menu, you'll find resources that'll help you get the most out of Super Robot Wars Y. The library contains the mech encyclopedia, character profiles, glossaries, series synopses, and suspend skits. They'll get added to the menu as you see them, so the list will grow as you progress through the game. Under game records, you can see the data about your current playthrough. The music player lets you play any music from the game. Some tracks will be unlocked as you progress. In search, you can filter based on available spirit commands, skills, and abilities. You can see the application or the applicable pilots and units. This is also accessible from the menu during a mission. I'm sorry, my throat is hurting and I'm having a hard time speaking longer. I haven't done a lot of long recording sessions lately, so I am slightly out of practice. Apologies. The movie player contains the anime clip scene in the game. Clips will be added as you encounter them, which means the selection grows as you progress. The help is help. Got it. Okay, and then this is the options menu where we can save the game finally. Yay! So, for those of you scoring at home, we had to play for almost an hour and 15 minutes to get to a save point. That's a long time. Anyway, guys and gals, we did it. We made it to our first stopping point. This is going to be a series I'm going to try to throw myself into and play and enjoy. And I really enjoyed the little bits and pieces of the Super Robot Wars games that I've played so far. This being upon release day and it lining up and me being able to do coverage of it, it's a good thing. So, that being said, I'm going to attempt to do potentially daily episodes or at least 4 or 5 times a week. And see where it goes. I may end up hating this series or these games or whatever. I don't think so, but maybe. But we're going to give it the old college try, as they say, and we're going to have some fun with it. It's tactical turn-based strategy, even if there's a lot of extra with it. But as we play and we get used to it, we'll learn how the extra works and we'll be able to use it pretty good, I think. Anyway, I'm super happy that we get a chance to cover it. Once again, Bandai Namco, you should definitely reply to me and maybe send me a message and work with me in the future. That would be very cool. But, yeah. If you folks want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, it'll all be down below in the description of the video, just like it always is. There'll be various links there for you. Thank you for stopping by The Freak Show. I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. We play, we fight, we conquer.